We want every side to come together to attempt to take down the 100 side.
Man, they gotta
We want
understand,
all the
right?
smoke.
We go off the content.
Three, two, one. Hey there, welcome back to the channel where we keep it real. No capping. I'm your host, bringing you nothing but straight fire and authenticity. Today, we're diving into 12 rooms that I got to promote. The 100 ENT showroom, hosted by Big Wack100. The Beehive room, Love and R&B room, hosted by the Queen of the 100 side, R&B. No room for the weak, No Mercy room, Spin the Block room, 100 ENT Jailbreak Squad room, 100 ENT South room, Petty Betty and Toxic Tanya room, Dangerous Minds room, hosted by Beast, Good Burger, hosted by Pitbull, Sleepless in LA, and many more. If you want to get closer or you want to be a part of the show, go to Clubhouse, follow one of these rooms, or you look for a room titled with Wack100. These particular videos all made possible by the one and only Wack100. Get ready to vibe with me as we explore the hardest topics that need some real recognition in the streets. Let's jump right into it and show some love to this channel by hitting the like and or subscribe button. So, without further ado, hold it down. One mic on Wack.
What?
Nah, but I was asking, like, how does that affect their kids, though? Because they with 3 dads in the house.
Man, don't nobody give a fuck. The world, this is the way the world is going, bro. Like, listen, at 47 years old, I've already thought about it. By the time I'm 67, life as I knew it to be in the past will be gone, and life as it today will be in full effect. They plant the seeds. What you think is wrong will be their right. It's just that simple. Nigga, what you think, if it's a nigga living that was an ex-Black Panther looking at the Crips and Blood saying, we created to protect the neighborhood. Y'all killing each other in the neighborhood.
That's a fact.
It's real shit. Like, so I'm just a realist. So I don't really like you'll never catch me out there with no picket sign or no movements. The people that are like-minded, that's who I fuck with. Because when the life history has showed, it's going to evolve and it's going to continue to change. Nigga, once upon a time, my nigga, you couldn't pay a motherfucker to come out and say they was gay. Now, they know it's a boost in revenue. Shit, they got a little sign, they didn't kidnap the rainbow. You know what I'm saying?
They damn sure kidnapped that motherfucker.
Once upon a time, you couldn't come out and say, you know, motherfucker, like, hey, no, don't, hey. That in the closet shit was for real. Right? But, now you look at today. Nigga look at you like, nigga, what's wrong with you? Straight up.
That's a fact.
Everything didn't change. Everything is going to continue to change. Like, y'all not seeing what's going. Listen, let me break it down to some shit that has nothing to do with nothing. We went from mule to a horse to multiple horses pulling a wagon to bicycles to motorcycles to a car that started from the front, cranking the front, that they called 10 and 12 horsepower, to airplanes, helicopters, to now we got stealth fighters, shit that move faster than the speed of light, cars that do motherfucking 200-300 miles per hour, to now vehicles that run off electricity, vehicles that run off water. When the last time a nigga thought about a horse, my nigga? A mule. It's gonna keep evolving, it's gonna keep going. If you think life as you seeing it right now is just gonna stop and be what it's gonna be for the next 20, 30, 50 years, you out your damn mind. 10 years ago, 8 years ago, you heard in rap songs, they clowned the bitch if she had on the lace front. Now, if you ain't got a lace front, you ain't talking about nothing. Every little thing you could talk about, you can. Oh, nigga, them tight ass pants. Now it's fitted. Everything it changes. It flip flops. It's gonna continue to change. So what y'all talking about? You gonna look up. It's gonna be the norm. Never would a adoption agency would have gave a child up to two men. Now you go look it up. It happens all the time. So I ain't got time to be fighting fate, nigga. What's gonna happen? Gonna happen. I'm gonna get in my little corner, and I'm getting used to being a minority. I've been used to being a minority. What we consider normal and straight is turning into the minority. So get ready.
Oh
Which is
my
gonna
God,
drive
Wack.
more people into doing the new thing because a lot of people fear being a minority.
It's a fact.
Hey, Wack, you speaking some real facts, but let me just address this, right, for the men that don't know. A lot of men don't realize that going over to being gay or more feminine, that came because motherfuckers couldn't find jobs. I'm getting the feedback. I'm sorry if y'all can't hear me or if it sound bad in y'all ears. Forgive y'all.
No,
I,
you
I just
good.
ask y'all ears for forgiveness. But like listen, listen, I don't like it. I don't like it. A lot of men they get mad when women say that men are not leading, but not for nothing. Every time I turn my screen on, it's more and more new stuff that men are doing that is showing that you can't lead.
That's
You've
the way it's
subsided yourself,
going. That's
right? Because they've subsided themselves into a position of conforming, right? Where are the kings at?
no, no,
Where are
no,
the
no,
kings
no,
that's
no,
standing
no.
on?
That's the listen. Okay, let's factor it in. Women are
No, wait.
equal.
Hold on. Before you
We're all
factor that in,
equal. All
real
that
quick,
shit.
I don't want to cut you, but before you factor that in, let me just repeat. A lot of this feminine male energy, right? And I love when y'all feminine and sensitive and y'all know how to talk to y'all woman. Y'all can listen to her. Y'all not aggressive with them. Even when y'all mad, y'all respect them. I love men like that. A lot of us love men like that. We love the men that ain't gonna lie to us, even if it's gonna hurt us, because we rather you tell us the truth and let us make our own decision. But those men are no longer, right? Those men are really no longer. And the one thing about, love who you want to love. I'm not saying that, don't love who you want to love. But when there's a great deal of men, especially with the social media, if y'all notice Clubhouse, YouTube, you know, it's the Kevin Samuels wannabes popping out. It's a lot going on. And the big demeanor is the black woman ain't shit. Y'all making this minute. And then when you had someone like Kamala Harris, we already know what was going on with that. For the other women, if you mad, don't be mad at me. I'm just saying she ain't never been black until like 2 or 3 years ago. I'm just saying, be honest, because for all my life that I've known her, they always introduced her as Indian. You know, so at this point, for me, leadership from a man requires extreme amount of distinguishment, resilience, right, courage, and pride, right? Which a lot of men don't want to be black no more. Why? Because that system in which y'all couldn't get jobs, y'all had to go from county to county, state to state, y'all had to leave y'all wives or women at home to go further out, y'all fathers, y'all uncles, whomever, right, that are older than y'all. A lot of them eventually started playing the feminine male role in the workplace. Why? Because they would rather the gay man, and the gay man was more employable than any heterosexual man in the United States for a long time. In particular jobs and professions, you feel me? Because you were safer. You were a lot safer, right? But then within that mist of mind, they learned the actual genetics of what the fuck they were producing was never going to be us, right? So then it became a market scheme, right? So now the athletes, all the top dollar men are seeking outside women to make their lives with. That doesn't employ the Black American woman at all. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't employ us. It doesn't put us up on the pedestal. It doesn't do too much. So when men say, like, you were making good points, you know, and I respect it, because you're really calling out stuff that is people don't really pay attention to it. You know what I mean? But the truth is, men don't want to be non-acceptant no more, right? And then most of these women, like you were talking about the weave, like, I'm a pretty ass bitch, extra fucking baby hairs, edges, and everything in my 40s. I never had to fucking do none of that shit y'all bitches doing. Honestly, you bitches are not fucking courageous without that shit. I could just tell you, if you ain't fucking glowing the fuck up in your ugliest fucking sense, bitch, you can't fuck with me. Okay?
Oh
If you need
shit.
a lace front, bitch, you cannot fuck with me. If you need lashes, bitch, you cannot fuck with me.
Hella
All right? If you
B.
need a BBL that you
Hella
can't
B.
even wash and keep clean, you cannot fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? And that's just the way that I stand on 10. I'm in my original sense of every word, right? But you know what? Social media does. Social media makes you feel like you got to be less of yourself just to fit in, just so you can have something. Black people have always been taught, better fake it till you make it. Most of y'all still ain't made it, still faking it, and it's not doing you no just benefit. It's not doing the community no benefit, right? But you keep doing it, right? Not realizing that at the same time, while every time you take that low blow, your whole community is taking that whole low blow, right? But right now, it's like everybody in the Black community wants to attach themselves to everything. They not attaching themselves to their mamas, their elders. They not fucking changing no fucking depends. They not taking their grandparents to the fucking grocery store. Y'all selling each other fucking out. Right? And then the rap industry, the music industry, the acting industry, all of these industries, right, are making it so actually you're more obsolete than a foreigner who looks like you that could speak English just as good as you. And y'all don't even realize you're selling yourself out for things that don't better our motherfucking community.
So
Understand? You speaking
what they
really deep.
selling they? Hold on, what they selling themselves out for though? What you mean?
Anything. It could be
Right.
anything. Attention from men, a job, their employer, a promotion. You will
So
sell
you
yourself
saying
out for anything.
a person that's focused on what they want to do and what they trying to do, and not focused on what the other motherfuckers want them to do, is selling themselves out.
A great many of them are, because when they log the fuck off, they're crying and they're upset and they're alone because they're not really who they can be, who they are by themselves, right?
So
Because
what
we
you
already know
saying
we
is a
can't be
person
ourselves
should
for
be.
everybody.
You saying a person should be who the community wants them to be.
No, I'm saying the person should be exactly who the fuck you were born to be, right? Most people are out here pretending to be something that they're not, right? So when the people that they actually are fucking with are starting to realize, like, you're not that. You know what I mean? When someone is starting to peel back them motherfucking layers and realize you're not this person, right? It's a disappointment, right? For that individual person that sees it firsthand, it's a direct individual, disappointment. Which, of course, you shouldn't have no expectations, so you won't be disappointed. But the truth is, the Black community is the only fucking group that never fucking stick together. Like, listen, if one
Every
of our people
community
did some
has its
bullshit tonight,
separation.
listen, if one of
Every
our people
community,
did,
you got white people that'll call the
yes,
people
but guess
trailer
what? Guess what
trash.
they do?
You got
Guess what
Mexican
they do,
people
Wack?
that'll
If
call
one of their
people
people went
wetbacks.
out and fucking ran the whole fucking mile of people down, if they shot up a whole school, if they shot up a church, if they shot up a club, them motherfuckers in this motherfucking community of theirs, even if they don't like this motherfucker any other day of the week, they're gonna pay for their lawyer, right? They're gonna send money. They're gonna make sure they got good lawyers, right? If they
Hmm.
kill one of our black asses tonight and we ain't did shit fucking wrong, right? A good majority of Americans are gonna pay for that person to have a good lawyer, go to Burger King, right? Be treated kindly. And we won't even stand. We'll be on the fucking social media. Oh, that motherfucker did it. If that motherfucker
What
did
I'm
it.
saying is this separation in every race. I don't give a fuck what you talking about.
It's
That's
separation
just
in
people.
every race, but I can guarantee you most other races even if they don't like you when you do some bullshit, when you do some bullshit that gets highlighted on newsreels, they having their people's back.
I don't know.
We
I ain't never
don't.
tracked that because we don't know if them same people is already in place to foot their own bill. Like
Many of people is
I
already
haven't
in
seen
place.
nothing
Wack, we
to
know
where they
that.
showing, all right, the dude that shot the school up, the people coming together to support his legal fees. I haven't seen that, so that's an assumption. I haven't seen it.
Well, you got psyops, right? You got, listen, we got a whole place called the Homeland Security, right?
Hmm.
Homeland Security is going to put all types of actors, all right, all type of newsreels because they don't want you to know the truth. That's their job, right? To keep the entire United States of America in a calm place, right? The one thing
I
they
mean,
don't
but
keep
that's
us in a calm
overall.
place with,
That's to all of us.
right? That's for all of us, right?
Yeah, that's to overall. That's to all. That's not just the black people. That's to all of
Right,
us.
right. But literally, it is for the blacks. It
Yeah,
literally
no,
is for the blacks
if it's for
because you
all of
better
us,
believe when
if
they
it's for
want to
all
put a
of us,
whole
how's it just for the
campaign out
blacks?
against a black man or woman, they're gonna make that shit go national. It's gonna be on every fucking channel until they choose not to show it no more.
Well, this is the thing, right? Unfortunately, the news ain't our first step towards information anyway.
Yeah, but
Our,
it,
our
it
news, our
listen.
news, our news is video footage and social media. We don't give a
Right,
fuck.
but listen. We got a grand deal of we have a grand deal of seniors, right? That very few of their own motherfucking relatives go and check them out, take them grocery
But
shopping, get them
that's
to
on
the
their
fucking
investment.
prescription store,
Hey,
all
Sherry,
right?
that's
Take
on
them
their
to the
investment.
market.
That's on their investment in life. If you was who you was supposed to be to people, right? Then people gonna be who they supposed to be to you. If you was a low down punk, disrespectful motherfucker, then when your ass you need, it's gonna be fuck you.
I mean,
That's
that's
just through
true,
life.
but the thing is, that shit goes. It's like fish out of water, Motherfuckers get to flip flopping, right? Out of convenience, out of need, out of desperation. And the most people within this country that definitely got that is the black community still in 2025. We don't even know what 25 is going to look like, right? But I'm looking recently and y'all all scared on social media saying that they about to start deporting the Native Americans, the
Who is?
blacks. Like
We don't give
where
a
where you
fuck.
taking them to?
First of all, we don't give a fuck. We ain't even heard nothing about no Native Americans. So I don't know what channel you be on, but we don't give a fuck as niggas about where they deport a motherfucker to. We really don't care.
Wake
That
it
ain't
up,
really no
Exactly,
work.
because the
concern of
black man
ours.
can never be deported. Where the fuck they can take you to?
Yeah,
They
but
can
you're the only
deport.
one with that narrative. That narrative ain't been nowhere. I've not seen them saying we deporting black people.
No, this is what
That's a
I'm
lie.
saying. And this
That's
is
a
no,
lie.
no, 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 ma'am. I did not say that was a
That's a
fact.
lie.
I said this is what they're trying to say on
Who's
social
trying to
media.
say it?
Leave it up to young folks who don't do their
There's
research
nowhere
well.
in there where we are where we're saying. I don't even think they would even attempt to touch on that. It'd be a revolt. If a
Oh no,
motherfucker
there's
said
mention about it. If you look it up, it's mention about it. I wanted to
there
mention it.
ain't
That's
no
why I was like,
mention about deporting
why are the
black.
black people so involved in it? We're like, where the fuck can they get
14th Amendment say they can't send us nowhere.
exactly? And this is what I'm saying. When you have a good
This
group
is
of
where we're
people,
from.
but what I'm saying
If
is
I go to
the group of
Europe, if
people,
I go to Germany,
listen,
Sherry, and do some shit, Germany can say we sending you back to America where you from. You
of
can't
course,
deport a person away from where they're from.
exactly, right?
No, but you saying the opposite.
No, no,
Like,
no. What I said was I saw on social media that these young folks have the ideology they're about to start deporting Native Americans and
I ain't
blacks.
seen none of where young where that's
It's
at.
on there. Whack, trust me, baby. It's
Nah,
on
nah,
there.
Go
where's
get
And it's
the
that?
crazy.
content.
Where's that? 'Cause you gotta understand, Sherry, you over here, we drop social media clips 24/7 in our back chats. What about
Oh, so
20 of
y'all
them?
haven't? Maybe it's something new. Like I
Where
literally been
we
off the
where's
fuck out of
that?
this. But no lie, on TikTok, like when they was talking about they were banning it, you don't know
Just
how many
because
black
somebody's
women.
saying something,
How
right?
look at this is why I
Don't
started off by
mean
saying
don't mean
black
it's
people
real.
need to stop being on every movement and everything that they see on social media, because some people are just making
But
shit
that's
up.
Sherry.
People
You
are just
just said
running
Yeah,
what
with it
you
I
because
was
saw
they're
on
about
social
to
following.
say.
media. But you just said what you saw on it. You're promoting a false narrative yourself.
No, I did not promote the false narrative.
Yeah,
What I
yeah,
said
you just
was,
said it.
I don't understand why people are starting to believe this. Like, where are they going to send them to?
Well,
And
I
when you
don't know.
don't, when you have the majority of social media, people are forgetting how young social media actually exists. People are on social media under the age of 10 with different accounts, right? So when they're looking at that 16 to 24-year old, that range of who's really functioning and doing the most with monetizing their platforms and things like that, most of the people are looking at younger folks,
I
right?
don't
And these
listen. I
younger
don't know
folks
where
are
you
definitely
going,
outweighing the
Sherry.
seniors
Listen, right
because the
now you
seniors are
said a
dying
bunch of
off.
words, Sherry. You just said a bunch of words right now
I'm
because
not saying
you're
a
not
bunch of
saying
words.
nothing. You just
I'm telling you
listen. I'm gonna
specifically
show
on
you
the
what you're
social
doing, right?
level.
I'm gonna show you what you're doing. Yeah, because our beef is processed and the cows ate the hay. And back in the days, horse meat really was relevant to the indigenous people of Indianapolis because Indianapolis is the home of the goddamn rodeo, and the rodeo really migrated down in the. You saying a bunch of shit that don't mean nothing. You on the hunter side over here. That
All right.
shit
Well,
don't
if
work.
it don't mean
Nothing you
nothing, let me
saying is
let me just
computing
let me
to
just tell
nothing.
you where your generational residuals are going for the 50s and over. These motherfuckers not about to take care of you. Okay? They is not about to be
What
changing y'all
the hell
bed,
we talking
getting
about? We're
y'all to the
not talking
bathroom,
about
looking
senior
after y'all.
citizenship. Well, what that got to do with what we talking about?
A lot. You
Sherry
don't
done went
realize where
left.
money go? Like, listen, you might think it's going left until you actually
You
think
said
about it.
for
Like,
50 and over.
the majority of social media comes out of the age ranges of 16 to motherfucking 26, right?
Okay.
And for
Okay.
some platforms, it's even 12. Like even Clubhouse. Clubhouse now allows 12-year-olds on
Ain't no
because
now.
y'all would never
Clubhouse
know
been
who
at
these
12 for
12-year-olds
5 years.
are.
Sherry, Clubhouse has been 12 and up for 5 years since it's been open.
No, it
There's
hasn't.
no
It's
now.
been 12 and up
Yes, it
since like
has.
2 years ago.
That's a
12
No,
and
it's
up
lie.
been
since
I've
like
12
been
and
2
here
up.
since
years ago.
2020. I've
Hey,
been
I've
here
been
since
here since
2020.
2020. It's always been 12. They got kid rooms over there where it's all kids in the room.
You're out here trying to set a new record for
No,
It's
they wasn't.
yes.
It was like go back and look at your specs. It literally was 2 years ago. What? Like I don't know if you guys are like living a far and ahead
Sherry,
of
we've been
time, but
had this
no,
clubhouse
Sherry,
thing
we've
for
been over here
5
since
years.
2020.
I
Sherry,
already know
Is you
how long y'all
tripping?
been over here, and y'all know it was not that long ago.
it
It was
always
Literally, it
is.
was two
2020,
and a half
girl.
years
It was
ago.
the pandemic.
Okay,
Are you
look,
not
listen to me,
listening?
Sherry.
Exactly. Like, what are
When
you
you
saying?
go
That's
register
5
an
years
app,
ago. Never
They
mind.
Sherry, when you
literally
go
just
register an app, right?
legitimized it back in
Sherry,
motherfucking 20. All right.
Sherry, when you
Man,
go
you ain't heard
register an
shit.
app at the app store, all those intricate details have to go in there prior to app approval, right? So from day one, this app's been what it's been. It's been that. That's what it's been. We don't allow them on
No,
our
it's
stage
been
over
what
here.
it's been because people will counteract their age. Okay, just like on fucking dating apps, people put in the whatever the fuck age they want to put it the fuck in.
It doesn't
Like, of
matter.
course.
This is a 12 and up app. That's what it is. But what the fuck that got to do with anything what does that got to do with anything?
Okay, so just like a young child having children who really don't know how to take care of themselves, you don't understand where that logic go when it comes down to the
No,
black
I'm gonna tell you
community,
why. Because
especially when the black community is one of the main communities
yo,
that
kill that
totally
black shit. Yo,
dismisses
I'm
what
a
happens in
Cherry.
their
Cherry,
community.
niggas is American over here. All that's weak shit. You sound like that Dr.
It
Umar
ain't
thick
weak.
ass nigga.
It's not weak.
That's weak shit. We're in
How is it weak
America.
though?
Because we are in America, right?
Yes, America,
Oh,
one of the main
okay.
lands
Now,
in which
now,
made sure that no matter what fucking corner that you go on the earth, because they broadcast who the fuck they think you are and who they choose to present you to the world, right? And what they choose you to learn from outside of the world that they give you, right? So
You doing it again.
a
You
person
saying a
like
bunch of
yourself
shit
is
that don't add
different.
up to nothing.
A person like yourself, Wack, I can understand why you're saying it because it's different. Your mentality level, your ability to travel, things like that. You know, your
I'm
ability to
also
function with
I'm
different people
also
on
a
different
ghetto
planets is different.
ex-convict ass nigga, welfare recipient. That shit don't mean we in America. This is a land of
But the
opportunity. Either
logic,
you make something of it or
listen,
you don't.
listen, the logic that you have compared to many is different, man.
Yeah,
It's
stroking my ego
different.
ain't gonna work. What we getting to is this, right? The bottom line is, right, you went way somewhere. I don't know where you went over there. 12-year-old content is great because it's 12-year-olds on the internet.
I'm not
20-year-old
saying it's
content is
12-year-old
great.
content. 12-year-old content
Content
is
is
getting
great.
multiple
A
age
12-year-old is
content,
not gonna really pay
right? And
attention.
they're receiving content from adults that they believe to be true. People who are being paid to say a thing, right? So they don't
Okay,
understand. The thing is, when you don't know the truth, the more that you learn can confuse you, especially
that's
to
where
a
your
young adolescent
parenting kicks
mind.
in at. Mommy, daddy, I heard this. Where did you see that at? Okay,
How
that's
many of
not
these
true.
kids are
Let
actually out here, mommy,
see that's
daddy,
what.
and
But
I
it
heard
don't matter.
this?
But
And
that's
how
cool
many
then.
parents is really out here paying attention to their kids and what they're doing? The
A
fuck?
whole lot of them.
I am.
A whole lot of them.
I'm saying it is many, right? It is
Aren't
many
you?
on each side. Like,
Do you
Aren't
pay
you?
attention to what your kids do?
no, my kids are all the way straight. Like, I don't have no worries with them, not
Are
at
they
all.
grown or they young?
My kids are. My oldest is about to be 17 in a few days.
So you pay
And
attention to what they
I'm
do, right?
completely satisfied. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. Like,
But do you pay attention to what they do?
everything as far as I can.
So what makes you any different
Literally.
than other people? You think you're the only one?
Listen, I'm not saying I'm the only one. What I'm saying is, like I said, there's much dismissiveness within our communities because people are at different scales of life, mentalities of life.
Okay,
So it's
stop
a
right
lot of
there.
things
Can
that
you
you're
define what you
overlooking or
mean
not
by
looking at.
much dismissiveness? See, this is where you saying shit because it sound good,
How is it
but it's
much?
called talking
Listen,
loud, not saying nothing. So can
all
you
right,
define to
so
us what much
you
yeah,
All
we want
right.
to hear.
So if I say as a woman, I come on social media, which in my real life, I'm like really not experiencing this, where men are saying all these things about black women, black single women, black married women, black women with
Mm-hmm.
kids that are single, all these things. And then I also come on and I see things about black men, right?
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of the things are not in our best of life, right? Like we literally
That's
have
called
thousands
conversation.
and thousands of kids that are above the fucking status quo for genius level, right? But when it comes down to them actually getting recognition within our communities, it's not highlighted, right? When we have heroes and people who actually stand in the field for us that actually do a great thing for our community, they're not represented until they're dead and fucking gone. Like, what are we
Okay, now
talking about
Sherry,
here?
Sherry, let me ask you something. Personal question. I just want to see if you're gonna keep it real. You got a man in the house.
I don't have a man in the house.
You
It's
need to
just me.
pick up.
You
Cause
said
you
what?
ain't figured that out yet. You gotta mute up, mama.
Listen,
I'm
no,
sorry.
no, no,
You gotta
no. Hold
mute up.
up, hold
Got
up.
to
Don't
mute
say I
up.
gotta mute up because
this ain't
the
your
Gotta
this
mute
problem.
ain't
up.
your conversation.
Yeah, you gotta mute up. You
Okay,
gotta
so wait
mute
a minute.
up.
You
And you
asked
know
me a
what?
question.
I'm gonna pass this. I'm gonna pass this to nephew Brock. You got it. Now I'm gonna warn you. She talking loud, not saying nothing.
I'm
She
on
good
one.
at
I'm
saying a
on one
bunch of
today,
shit.
man.
See, and see, this is the
Fill
problem.
me in
You
though.
Y'all
got it.
Fill me.
respect
Hold
women with
on, Miss
kids
Cherry,
who choose not to be,
Miss
but
Cherry,
y'all will.
Cherry. Excuse me, Miss Cherry E. Can I get some order in the room? This is we wear fedoras in here. So what's going on, Unc? What's the debate? What's you
Well, we
debating?
was
Everything.
debating one thing. She
Yeah,
comes
it is
in and
everything.
she's she led. I mean, she ended up saying that this one I caught on till she just saying a bunch of shit. She like
Mm-hmm.
black people worried about getting deported. Well, we ain't heard nothing about
Hmm?
that.
Hmm?
I swear
Right?
we ain't even
What
talking
Right? We
about
happened?
ain't
that
heard
shit.
nothing about that. What she's doing
Papers?
is she's good at talking. She has a vocabulary and she'll talk
Oh.
about 9 things, but it sound good. But the
Mm.
shit though, if you mix it all up, put it in the oven, you can't tell a
It don't
motherfucker
make
what it
shit.
is.
That's a fact.
Okay, yeah, it don't make
Talk you
shit
in the
because you
whole
just
It
mixing
circle.
a
don't
whole
make
bunch of
sense.
But at the
ingredients.
end of the day,
All right,
Brock,
we'll see.
she don't got a man in the house, so
I
she
just
know all this shit,
you
but
But
she
she
just
don't know how
There
to
said,
keep a man.
listen, and this is the
So,
problem.
She don't
Cherry,
know how to
No,
keep
no,
a
no.
man.
I
Stop
got it.
muting
I got
me.
it from
That's
You
the
you.
got it.
So,
problem.
Cherry, do you
It's
think
my
that?
right as a
Do you
woman
think?
with kids to choose not to invite a
I'm
man
gonna let you
into
go
my house
first.
with my kids.
You couldn't
It,
keep
it,
the man
it,
you had
listen,
kids
you
by.
guys sit in these rooms all the time
there
You
it
showing
is.
love.
couldn't
You should
keep
have
the
known
man you
better.
had
You
kids
should have did
by,
better.
Sherry.
Why is
Hold
Cherry,
it
on.
not
Chair,
an
chair,
option for
chair,
a
chair,
black
chair,
can you
chair.
get her to
One mic.
calm
Hold on.
down,
Chair,
Ruby?
what
Miss
is
Chair,
wrong with
Miss Chair,
y'all?
Miss Chair.
What
Can
is
I
wrong
talk
with
to you?
We
y'all?
just having a
Listen to me.
conversation.
Listen to me. You on the defense right now. Which shows me you taking the wrong approach to what we trying to
No,
converse with
wait a
you.
minute. Hold on, Mr.
Hold on,
Sir.
hold on.
Drew,
Well,
I
so hold
mean,
on. Just
Cherry,
no, but listen.
respectfully, that's why
Just
you ain't got no man, cause
but
you
just
always
Listen,
trying to
the
cut
fact
men
of the
out.
matter is, y'all think I care about.
no, 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 no,
That's
no,
the
not
problem.
not at
Y'all
all. Hold
think
on, hold
I
on.
But you
care about
should.
having a man in my life who is not
A
my
man should
children's
care about
father.
having a woman,
That's
and a
what y'all
woman should
think.
care about
And this
having a
is what's sad
man.
about black
But
men.
your
Because if
child's
I was
father
out
is
there
not. I'm
dating
not black.
women
I'm
all
Oh.
not
the
even
fucking
black.
time,
I'm
trying
not even
to
black.
Yeah,
fucking
her mouth
choose
on
Maybe
who
you
to
should
autopilot.
pick and
listen to what
figure
they're
out
trying to
if this
say
man
instead
is
of
She
just
not
right for
talking.
listening,
me.
Ebony. She not listening.
Terry on the
I said
But
he should be
defense.
listen,
Wait, hold
single.
on,
Cherry.
And
Terry.
that's
Let's
the
hear what
problem
I'm
with
gonna
Brock
use
has
her.
to
men.
say,
I'm using my
okay?
No.
Because
powers. I'm
maybe
muting
you
her
can
ass.
learn something. You're just kind
Hey,
of talking,
Cherry.
talking, talking, and he
No,
might
cause
have some
there
real shit to
y'all
say.
I got it,
women are
Ebony.
listening,
I'm gonna mute this switch. All right, so
and
look, Ebony. Cherry.
it's
Excuse me,
giving weak.
respectfully. You not even with the husband or you the father of your kids. Were you even married? Because it sounds like you wasn't even married.
Hell
I can
no.
guarantee you.
So
I can guarantee
you ain't
you.
never secured a
I've been
ring.
with my kid's father longer than half of bitches even known their fucking
You not
father.
with
And
him.
he
He
Okay,
not
never,
there
he
to
never
protect
married
you at
you.
these
night.
bitches don't
He
There it
even be
never
knowing
is.
married
these
you.
niggas'
He
That's
ain't
social
He
there
is
right
security
not
now.
there
numbers.
to
These
protect you
bitches
at
don't
night,
meet these
Sherry.
motherfucking mothers of their fathers until after they have the baby. I'm
Sherry,
not
you're
one of
the
them.
same. You're no
I'm not one of
different.
them. I
He is,
choose to
look,
stay single for my
Sherry, you
children.
did
Like, what the
something to
fuck?
make a
What is
man
wrong with
say, I'm going
y'all?
to leave the house and leave them wide open and not protect my children. That's your mouth and your attitude. You, not the kids.
Listen,
You.
if I was one of them weak ass bitches, then yeah, you could say that.
You
But I'm
are.
not.
But
Cause
you
half
are.
of y'all men that talk a big game,
You are.
I can
You just
promise
don't
you I
realize
can lay you
that
down and make you silent quicker than anybody.
you
Right?
like the
Nobody
sound of
can
your
say
You
voice
nothing
came
too
in
much
against
here
to
and
that.
talked
realize
And
about,
I'm
it.
still
listen,
gonna
you
live
came
my
in here and
life.
talked
Like,
about
what are you
the
talking about?
appearance of
Like,
women.
that is the
You
problem
got a
with some of you black
PTR that's
men.
blurred in 5 different dimensions.
Pretty shit.
There's no
But
social
you're like,
media
oh,
attached.
because I'm
I'm just being real. You came in
fucking
here
with
and attacked
niggas. I don't
women.
got a man in my house. Like, I have 2 children.
Where's
No,
the
I'm not
nigga
my
that you
kid's
got the kids?
father.
Two
Like,
different
what
You
do I
baby
need
daddies
that
too,
for?
right? Sherry, you
Because
got
my
two
kids
different
are
baby
great.
daddies,
They don't
right?
need for nothing.
yeah.
Sherry, you got two
And their
different
father
baby
ain't
daddies?
on child support.
Sherry, you
So,
got
yeah,
two different baby
keep
daddies, right?
talking. Keep
Sherry,
talking.
Sherry,
Keep
Have the
you
talking.
have two different
conversation.
you
See,
have two
Sherry.
different
I
baby
She on the
listen,
daddies,
I'm
right?
trying
defense.
to have the conversation.
Sherry,
I'm just trying to
you
figure
have
out
two
why
different
is it
baby
that when
daddies,
a woman
correct?
knows that she has kids,
Sherry,
Sherry. Sherry. So
Sherry,
black
so
men,
after
you have
after
two
the
different
only men
baby
in this
daddies,
room,
right?
she on the
She
defense.
ducking
I
that.
Girl,
don't want to
Cherry,
be
Do
with
if you
you?
no
don't
men.
answer the
I need to
goddamn
see my
question,
She,
kids get
girl,
off.
she on the
goddamn.
She
defense.
coming in with that bullshit,
No,
attacking the
y'all
women on the
coming in with
floor.
real
Goddamn,
bullshit.
Sherry,
Look at
answer
And
the
this
that.
is
On the
why
goddamn
y'all
question.
keep
You
these
defense.
sounding
bum
crazy
ass
right now,
bitches
girl.
fucking
Just
on
answer the
y'all
goddamn
and
question,
still not
girl.
marrying them.
Okay, Sherry with the natural baby hairs. You
All of
got two
it.
different baby
Natural
daddies,
baby
right?
hair, lashes and edges, the fuck?
Keep-
Sideburns and all that. The
There it
fuck?
And
We
is.
hear
that couldn't keep
everything
a
else
nigga
And
but
at
why
home.
that.
why these
Whack. That's
bitches be
crazy.
hiding? They
You
Maybe you
can't
should
couldn't
get
keep
hide
the
because
nigga
they
Ebony,
at
got
home.
Ebony, tell
eyelashes
me if
and
that
shit. Fuck
profile at
out
the
of
top
here.
is hers
How
or not.
about you shave your
Yeah,
baby hairs and
beautiful.
change your
Beautiful as
attitude?
fuck on all angles. rules. Fuck you
Okay,
mean?
but
Y'all
look,
can got
even
bitches
the
straight
beauty,
and walk out the house
Sherry,
with that
your
confidence.
beauty that
All
you
right,
say
you need
you
a
have
beacon. You need
could not
lashes.
keep the
You need
nigga at
brows.
home to
That
watch
shit come
over the
natural
beauty.
for me. The fuck?
But Sherry, that couldn't keep the nigga at
Yep,
home.
killer.
And I don't listen. When listen, I have
Uh,
two kids' fathers, and I don't mind admitting it.
I
Right? Me and
know.
my son father
You
were
don't think
together
There
you
since
it
the
I was 10
problem?
is.
years old.
There
That's
it
a puppy
is.
love. That's a
You
puppy
are
love.
the
I had my first
problem.
child. I had my first child at 27. Me and his dad was together since I was 10. All right? My
10.
roles lost my
Damn.
everything.
Damn.
right?
Well, how old is he? Wait. How old is he,
My real
Sherry?
talk, older than
How
me. Older
how
than
old
me.
is
He
he?
should have
I'm at
known
how
better.
many years
He should
older
have
than
known
you
how
is
to
he?
read me. He should have known how to make more fucking money than me. He
How
should have
many
known how
how
to
many
fucking grow
years
up and
Sherry,
be
older
a
10
man
is
years
and take
old
care
would
of
be
Sherry,
me.
how many
crazy.
years older is the first baby daddy?
I was taking care of us, and that was a lot. I already
How
had
How
many
kids
old
years
at
was
is
the
your
the
time.
baby
first baby daddy?
daddy?
No, y'all men, y'all sit here
He
and y'all
said,
How many years
How old was
older
your
is he than
baby
you?
bitch ass
come
bitches.
daddy?
on now. He
Y'all
said
choose.
10.
Y'all
So you
choose that
fucking a nigga
everybody's story
17
gotta
at
be like
10?
y'all. No, I was an emancipated minor. I had 2 children
At
that I was
10,
already
girl,
taking
get the
care of,
fuck
trying to
out of
grow
here.
up
So
You
myself.
Ain't
was
no
Huh?
emancipated
emancipating
at
at
Grow up
10
10?
years
myself.
old.
She
I
said
had my
10.
first,
She
my
said it.
own first child at
She
27.
said
Y'all
10.
stories,
So you was
all of
nigga
not the
at
same.
10 when you
And
was
this is what I'm talking
17?
about the dismissiveness.
What are
Sherry,
you
This is
doing?
what
What
I'm
are you
talking.
listen.
teaching your children?
No, whack. You're whack for that.
We
The
focused
I'm
on 10.
dismissiveness
asking
is
you.
what I'm talking about. My story
Okay.
ain't like a lot of
How
other
many
women.
years older is your first baby daddy to you?
Compared to me, he is my first father. My child father is 47,
Damn.
and my second one is 48, and
How
I'm gonna be 44 this year.
you're what? You're
I'm
40
gonna
you're
be 44
43.
this year.
So this
Oh,
nigga
Yes, I
four
was
years
already am.
older. 4 years
so he
older.
14 and you was 10. Where
That's
was your
crazy.
parents at?
Being
Your parents
whoever
should
they
have been
were before
watching
I was
you.
a
What you
thought,
So what
doing?
you doing?
being
What
whoever.
you doing
Listen,
is
and
what your
see, this is
parents
the
did to you.
dismissiveness. That's the dismissiveness. This is why there is no togetherness, and this is why I
No,
don't
you're
give a fuck
reflecting what
about
you went through on
understanding,
all of us.
because the
I'm
men that even
sorry.
try to
Look,
understand don't.
I'm sorry the kid and Barbie run turned into
But
some different shit for you,
no, it
but
ain't. But
everybody
see,
ain't doing that.
and then
Yeah,
you're
that was,
going on
yeah.
to say like it's a bad thing what we have going on. It's not a bad thing.
What
That
is
is at
I have a
10, it
daughter.
is.
She's
It
10.
is.
That's
Well,
crazy.
she just
you
turned
said
11,
It
10.
is.
right?
You said you was
But see,
10-year-old. That's crazy. That sound
Shit,
crazy. Like that don't sound crazy to you? That's crazy.
wait, you was
And your
actually
parents
fucking at
didn't give
10?
a fuck about you. They emancipated you and told you to get the fuck on. That's
Cause
crazy.
That's
that's
crazy.
crazy.
no, it's
That's
crazy because
crazy.
you was fucking
Yeah,
at
she
10.
got to be
Bitch, I
capping.
wasn't fucking till 17.
Bitch,
Bitch, who the fuck is you talking
what?
to?
Oh
You
Uh,
Who
wow.
the
said
fuck
That's
you
is
was
you
cat.
with
talking
the
to,
nigga
bitch?
at 10.
Who,
You was
I
with
was
him
with
at
him.
you done
10.
So,
He
flipped
bitch,
it
was
you
up.
my
waited
favorite
7 years
person in the
to
world
fuck?
at
That's
that
a
time. Yes,
lie.
you're
Here
right.
come the
He
flipper.
was
Right.
my favorite
So,
person in the
so
world.
That's a lie.
And this is the
That
dismissiveness.
you were
Y'all don't even want
lie.
to have the
You were
But
cheat.
Sherry,
conversation.
Sherry,
Y'all
what you
don't
don't
even want to
realize
have the
is,
conversation.
look,
You don't want to
Sherry,
even have the conversation.
I
Where
have
this
you
fucking
got to
come
have
simply
from?
told
Like
you,
we was
conversation.
motherfuckers coming from 2 different lifestyles.
Oh,
Okay?
you ready to
Girl,
have a
you
conversation now?
needed
Fuck
to
is she talking
relax,
about?
relax
You
and
ready?
have the
You ready to?
conversation. Maybe you
You
need to
ready?
sit back and
No.
listen and have the conversation. That's
Do
your
You
you want
really
to
problem
have
should
the
have
now.
asked
conversation?
because
nah, she don't want to.
she don't
you
want
were
Yeah,
jumping
to.
she
to
See,
really just want to
conclusions
see,
talk
like
all
Droopy,
over the
many
place.
others,
Droopy.
and this is why when
Once
y'all
I
talk
put
shit,
the mirror in
y'all
front
really
of her
not real about
and let her
nothing because
know
the black
that she the
community
only
does
one
this.
spinning in
You will
circles,
make shit
dizzy,
dismissive for
this
certain
bitch was
shit
saying a bunch
because you
of
got to
words
use
that just didn't
imagination.
add up
Y'all
to
niggas is
Didn't
nothing.
corny
add
for
up
that.
to a
Round
damn
and
thing.
round we
This
go.
it don't add up to
Yeah, that
nothing.
shit was crazy.
Meanwhile,
Whoever said that, you
a lot of
right.
the chicks
Round
out
and
here don't
round
even
we
like
She was
go.
making
they
it.
don't
There,
even like their parents.
she on the
Like what are y'all
defense.
talking about?
Okay,
Sherry,
okay.
we fuck with you. We just try to get you to
I
see
fuck with y'all
that
too.
you need some changes. Like
I fuck with y'all too, Wack, but you're not about to try to fucking play my shit,
we not
okay?
playing
Because
your
like I said, and this is
Sherry.
where
This
I
what's
go back
going on,
to.
Sherry. Sherry, you
Listen,
can't
Wack, this
come in
is
here
where I go
attacking.
back to.
It's women in here that really got a man at home. You can't come
Okay,
in here
and that's
attacking the
fine for them
women
that really
with
have a
your
man.
baby
But guess
hairs.
what? A lot of the women that I know really got a man at home. They complaining about that nigga to the bitches that they know. All right, they can't stand that nigga. That nigga can't stand them. He barely want to come home. She barely want to be there. Like,
Damn,
how
Well,
do
she
you
Nick,
really
fucking
look,
hate
barely
niggas.
is
wait?
better
Calm
than
down.
don't.
Side chick.
Okay,
Sherry,
cut it the fuck
barely
out.
is
All
better
right,
than
and
don't
then
come home.
people will what they will pretend all of these
Agree,
fucking lifestyles
Sherry.
because they want y'all to believe some shit that ain't really going on.
Sherry, can
I'm
you
never one of
agree
those.
that
I don't
barely,
give a fuck about what's going
Sherry,
on in your life,
can you agree that barely wanting to come home is better than not coming home? Because the nigga is not coming
Nigga.
home to you.
And see, this is the problem with men, right? I chose to leave. I grew up.
Oh
I
goddamn.
grew up. You feel me? And sometimes everybody don't grow up at the same time. You think you gonna be together forever? Like, y'all girls thought y'all was gonna be
It
married
ain't
to
your
a nigga
fault,
till you find
Sherry.
a point. I did
Sherry, it
too.
ain't
I
your
did
fault.
too. You know what I'm saying?
It
I
ain't
It's
your
felt
not
like
your
in
fault.
fault he left
childhood,
you. It's all good.
the puppy love phase, that should be bomb as fuck. You just be crushing on the motherfucker. You
You're
don't even know how
10
to really
years
talk to them,
old.
but
You're supposed to be
that's your
playing
first
with
Hey,
date.
doll
Like,
babies
cut it
she
the
and
fuck
sound
out.
sports.
Like,
And
what
what
is
were
it?
your
That
parents
ain't right.
doing to let you even
But
be
you grow
out there
up,
at
and
10?
some
That
of y'all
story
just
ain't right.
don't
What
grow
she's
up. Y'all
saying.
be living on fairy tales
No,
and fucking
you
she
never had a
sound
movies,
bitter.
childhood,
living on
sound
a hope
like.
and dream and shit.
So
Cherry, you sound
what
bitter. You
age
mad
did
at
you get
all the women that
emancipated
got
at?
niggas. This is crazy.
She
What
said
age
10.
I don't even know what you said,
At
babe.
10. You
she got
said 10,
Ten.
man.
10,
emancipated at
10.
10?
That came
No,
out your
10
And
as
mouth.
then
an
waited
adult,
7
not
years
10
later to
years
fuck?
old.
That's a lie.
All we got is what you say. I don't know why you said you
Listen,
wanted to have a conversation, but now you
I
over here on
did
the
want to
defense.
have the
But so
conversation,
you
but like I
gotta
said,
hold. But
people
now,
are very
but listen, hold
listen.
on, listen.
People are
You
very
gotta
dismissive of individual situations. We all ain't gonna have the same situation. You feel
hold
me?
on. Listen, but if you're gonna have a conversation, you gotta allow people to speak, listen to what they say, respond in accordance. Don't be
She's
mad.
on defense because she
She
No,
on
it's a
defense.
difference when listen. It's a difference when we're having the conversation and then you just got like three random ass motherfuckers just overly assuming, right?
You're
Okay,
saying you were talking to a high schooler when you were in fifth grade is crazy.
Hold on.
Like,
Listen, what we'll
First
do
of
so that we
all,
can hold on. No,
I don't
Cherry,
know what the
listen,
fuck you thought, but some of y'all might be
Cherry,
dumb and got left back, but I
Cherry.
was always smart. Cut it the
Cherry,
fuck out.
listen,
All
hold
right?
on. We gonna control the conversation so that you can have it, but don't get on defense now. One thing
I'm
about
not
it,
on
we
defense. It's just like
Cherry,
don't
you
say no
gotta be
look
fucking
at.
stupid
respectful. You
shit.
You
gotta
see
let
that,
them
but
land. Chill,
that's a
okay?
fact. Now, see, hold on.
hey,
Like
fifth
just
grade is 10 years old, Sherry. That ain't held back. That's just normal schedule. So you saying you was
No,
in
I
talking to a
I was
nigga,
10. I was
that's
10.
fifth grade.
All right, like I said, I was 10.
You
All right,
talking
he
to
was
a nigga that's
13.
14,
He was
15.
like 13, crushing on. We were just friends. Like,
No,
it's
you did.
puppy
Nah,
fucking
you
love.
said
It's
4 or
crushing
5
on a
years old.
you
motherfucker.
said you were
It's a
with him
motherfucker
since
hanging
10
out with
years
y'all both
old. Those
going
were
to
your
hold
words.
on, Ebony.
it's because
Let
you
her
do
have because
certain sports
she gonna
or
go
whatever
off.
the fucking case may be. Obviously, a lot of y'all childhood was a bunch of bullshit and fucking, like hide and go fucking and shit. Like, that wasn't for me.
Nah, that was
That was
you.
y'all.
But we
So
like
y'all,
your
I can
That's a
see why
honesty.
y'all
lie,
We
Sherry. Hey,
Fuck it,
that's a
go
appreciate
lie,
ahead.
your
y'all
Sherry.
didn't.
honesty.
You the one that came
I,
up
I
here and
tried.
said you were with your baby daddy since 10 years old. All
And
right,
you were
Yes, I've known my
chill out.
emancipated.
stepfather since 10
Those
years
Your
your
old.
parents
words.
Yes,
emancipated
and it's
you, is
just sad
what
that
you
some of y'all
said.
ain't
So
even known child
your
niggas
little
for
ass
five.
was fucking with your
Okay,
fast
y'all
ass,
ain't known child
getting
niggas
your
for
ass
five.
taken,
You
Right.
sucking
ain't known
dick,
your nigga
and
for one or
having
two
damn
years,
babies,
but y'all had
child.
them babies.
It
The
sounds like
fuck?
you got an
And it
issue with
sound like
you.
y'all
Her
bitches is
parents
mad.
That's
didn't
You got
right.
an
care.
issue
It
with
And
sound
you,
like
she
y'all
sis.
bitches
mad.
Your
mad.
baby
She
Cause
mad
daddy.
at
truthfully,
everybody else for
Because her
for
parents
but
didn't
fucking
some
care
of
about
her.
y'all
her.
is like
That's crazy.
over the
That's
age,
what she
like y'all
doing. She put
35 or
what she
more. Y'all
went
had
through
y'all
on
kid when
her,
y'all was
on
15.
That's
everybody
a
else.
Shit,
fact.
I
Fuck
was
out.
10 traveling the
Cut it the
world.
fuck
You
out.
sucking dick.
Y'all
That's
Y'all was
bitches
10
better
crazy.
cut
playing
it the
Barbies.
fuck
The
out,
fuck?
especially the bitches. Because y'all bitches definitely was fucking and had
No,
y'all kids
y'all
at
bitches is
No,
15.
you.
bitch.
You were
You
definitely
was
fucking at
definitely
10.
18.
fucking.
You were
The fuck, cut
definitely
it the
fucking
fuck
at
out.
10.
You,
I
you
definitely was fucking,
definitely
You.
bitch. I was
was,
running track. I was getting hella fucking
You
good
was running
and
bread.
track
you,
They
at
was
10.
you,
running
Goodbye.
First of
in
all,
you
your
was
ass.
running
That's what
that,
they was
Only
you
thing
was
you
doing.
was
You was
running
running
is
the
getting
your
track.
ran
mouth
in,
sucking dick.
nigga.
now
Yeah,
cut
she
it.
was running the
The
track
fuck,
all right.
cut it.
Right on
Sure
over
Stomping
to
on
was,
y'all
that.
mouth.
baby.
Stomping
Yeah.
all over your face is what I was doing.
Why
Leaving
you
tracks on your
mad
shit.
at
With
everybody else
hands
for the
and
shit
feet.
you did
The
when you
fuck?
was younger? Don't blame it. Don't blame everybody else for
Listen,
the shit you
sweetheart, you was
decided to
the one
do.
over assuming. I'm just trying to tell you
Over
Shit.
what's the hell.
assuming,
Over
we're going
assuming
off of
you the
what
one
you
that put it
No,
said.
on the
you
You said
phone.
didn't.
that.
You the
You
one that
said
told
that.
us the information.
No, like I said, I've
You
known
told us
him.
the
And
You
but
information.
said
How you
that. We
mad at
didn't
something
change
you
up
guess
told
what? I
us?
don't
anything.
even know
You
a
told
nigga
us
for
you've been
five
with him
minutes
since
and be
10
fucking
years
on the
old.
phone.
You said
Y'all
that.
grown. Y'all grown and don't even know a nigga for a
You
couple of
hella
months and be
You
grown
fucking
thought
on
you
the
was
too.
phone.
grown at
Why are
10.
you
It's
mad at us?
crazy.
Oh, don't even know a
Your
Right,
nigga for
I'm
parents
five.
thought
mad
you
That
were
at
grown
okay,
you.
at 10. saying
but you
is
probably
crazy.
She
got a
big
kid
mad.
and
You
your kid,
super
you ain't even known
grown.
that
You
nigga
big
father for
mad,
more
baby
than
girl, and
3 or
it's
4
okay
years before you
because you
had
know
that
what you
motherfucker.
went through
Oh,
when you were
you
young,
real
it's not your
sad.
fault. It's
You a
not your
sad
fault,
Yeah, you
baby
need to
case.
go
girl.
No,
talk
it
to
ain't
It's
somebody
nothing
all
wrong
about
with
right.
that.
what
That's fucked
Yeah,
somebody
up.
it's
did.
okay,
You're
Your
boo.
tripping
parents did
on
you
It's
dirty.
actually
okay, boo. We
It's
gonna help you.
okay.
a bitch
You can
that
come
you
over
trying
here.
to
We
bag
definitely
on
could, you know what I'm
actually know
saying,
the
give
It's
you
motherfucker
okay. If
that
you
you
need
got
to talk and
100
let
we
some
and
give
shit
you the
out,
50-50. We got
you
confidence, a
can
you.
come
little
over here.
let's take
motivation.
care of our
You know
shit
what I'm
together like
saying?
we
We
supposed
gonna help
to. Fuck
you.
is
We
you
gonna
talking
help
about?
you be better. Cause
No,
you
you're
not
gonna
good
have
That's a
to
right now.
fact.
mind your business
You're not
and
good
learn
right
how to
now.
ask legitimate questions to ask
Sherry, we just
You're
people
need
asked a
some
telling us
legitimate
guidance. We
your
question.
got
You
you.
business,
couldn't give us a
ma'am.
Shut the
legitimate
fuck up.
answer. What
You're
the fuck?
telling us your business, ma'am.
This
You
is
need some
crazy.
No, I
guidance. We
told
got you.
y'all
We
what I
got you.
said,
You
and
never
you
had
wanted to
proper guidance, but
assume.
you got it now.
But yet here you are on a fucking app. Like, bitch, cut it
I
the fuck out.
tried.
Bitch, you the one, bitch. You the one
Bitch,
that put it on
you.
the floor,
Bitch, you.
bitch.
Yeah, love. This shit finna go crazy. This shit finna go crazy, boy.
yo,
Hey,
yo,
Wack, when you say,
yo,
hey,
did he
Wack,
slap